Is it working? Okay. Hi guys! Welcome back to some more Gwent. Yeah, we are back over here, back with a new deck that I've just made to play over here. Now, the deck is new in the sense that I just made it like a couple of days ago, but it's definitely not a new deck in the sense that, you know, it presents something new or it's something new in the meta. No, this deck has existed pretty much as soon as this new expansion came out, you know, the one that added all the new cards like Moonlight and Sirens and the Beer Masters and Slave Drivers and the Elven Scouts and all that. So with that expansion, like just the before the last year ended, the Alchemy Witcher deck for Nilfgaard has also appeared basically because of this new card, the Viper Witcher, which deals 1 damage for each alchemy card in your starting deck. So what you want to do is basically just put this guy up, stuff your deck up full with alchemy cards, and you have obviously there was already the Mahakam Ale, you have the new ointments, you have a lot of there are some powerful silver alchemy cards, as you can see here, and even a few golden or legendary alchemy cards that have been added, like Trail of the Grasses or Han Marvin's Dream, for example, just to give you a few over here. Then you put in all the other like alchemy synergy cards like Vikovara Novice and Vesemir, and with John Calvert as a leader, you just play it and win with it, you know. There are a few cards here and there that I'm not exactly 100% sure, like Van Hemar. It's more of a tech card, and you know, you may replace it with something else, like another alchemy card, for example, if you really want to. Like right now, we have 10 alchemy cards in the deck, so each Viper Witcher will deal 10 damage exactly, which is roughly how much you want to aim for. Like you could put more, obviously, and you can have him deal like, you know, 11, 12. I don't know how many alchemy cards are in total, like maybe 15 or something like that at most. But usually you don't really need that much damage. Like 10 damage is already as much as you can get for. And I'm also using Leto Kingslayer instead of the other Han Marvin's Dream. I just don't feel like, considering the meta right now, which is mostly like Squayatel and I don't know, a bit of monsters, a bit of Northern Realms. There's not really much in the terms of good legendaries that you can spawn from the opponent's deck, and because of that I decided to instead use Leto Kingslayer, which can be used, you know, in 2 ways. You can destroy an enemy leader and boost self by 5, which is alright if you can hit a big leader like, you know, they're not over here, like the Emir, for example, or if you can hit a buff leader as well. And as a card that he can draw, I included Treason, which has been modified since the last patch to force 2 adjacent enemies to duel each other. Now, this might not be pretty good. This is my own, basically my own flavor that I've added to the deck, but so far it's worked out pretty well. I guess most people don't expect you to run Treason, so they don't really go as far as to be careful what adjacent units they play. And you know, you can also thin the deck more using Leto Kingslayer and bring out Treason. So yeah, that's mostly about it with this deck, most of the explanation. So as same as before, we're gonna go ahead, play a couple of games free, maybe just in case they go on very fast, and we'll see. This deck is a little bit vulnerable to mill decks because you have a lot of deck thinning in it, like a lot of draw capacity.
You shall die, worm.
I shall not repeat.
But it's particularly good against decks that rely on certain whatchamacall them, Let's throw this one away with this reason. It's good against decks that rely on bronze units that grow over time because you can kill them and basically stop that from happening. This is not very good options over here, but at least this will get boosted as soon as frost will be applied, and it will be applied. Okay, he does want to kill it.
That was not in the spellbooks.
But we are going to go ahead and prevent that. For example, there is the rider, what's it called?
It's time.
Whoa, Alva Sage. I haven't seen that in forever. What did he get? Wait, did he get Cantarella? Is it from... oh, from the starting deck. I see how it is. Well, we could pass here, or we can just play our own Cantarella and keep the game going. I think that's fine.
Let us see.
Ugh, these are not too pleasant of options, but I guess we'll grab it. I mean, if he passes, we still win, and if he doesn't, then, you know, we also position them very well for expired ale to deal maximum amount of damage. This might be a good treason target, but I don't really want to use it because of the fact that, you know, we might want to draw it with the Leto Kingslayer. So let's
Time to get our hands dirty.
just kill that just in case he is going to apply frost.
Who taught you to fight like this?
Decent enough. Let's see what else we have here.
Back in line!
These are not good cards, let me tell you that much. Well, at least this can kill that and boost itself. Now, this does mean that there are new units here. Oh, he's gonna put them himself.
Resistance is futile.
That's good. Okay. And we're still ahead on points. So I think this would be as good of a time to pass. At the same time, we might also want to continue. You do want to play the leader so that Kahir can resurrect it. So we're gonna go ahead and do that.
Onward, sons of Nilfgaard!
That's decent.
Here's our chance.
Finally the frost comes out, but at this point I think I am fine. Or we could go and do this as well. And now we have a huge point advantage, so I'm not sure if he wishes to continue fighting over here. I wouldn't.
I'm in no mood to talk.
Okay, he does have the Witcher combo. We could keep going if we wanted, but I think I am fine with passing. Like, he will have to play something and I will maintain card advantage for the next round, and I think that's decent enough. The thing is that he has very few cards, and the weather decks are very good in long rounds. Like, he applied the frost like halfway through the game, so that reduces the impact a lot. The fact that he uses the leader is also a very good sign. And this is the card that I was talking about, that's a very good target for the whatchamacallit, them Vipers. Drawing all these free is not very good, but at the same time we don't have much in the terms of options. And he passes right away. Might as well use this, I guess. This could have had
This could hurt.
a lot bigger impact, but yeah, it seems that that's how it's gonna work out in the end. Alright, got the last Viper Witcher, gonna throw one of these away. Got Treason, which is not very good in case we draw Leto Kingslayer. He basically won't be able to do anything because the opponent already used his leader, but we'll see about that. Let us resurrect this and build our board back. Go for the Ice Giant again. I'm kind of expecting another round of Frost here. Exactly as I anticipated.
Of course, as you wish, master.
As you wish, master. Right, buffing things up, being ready with the Viper Witcher in case he plays the thing. There you go.
Time to get our hands dirty.
Time to get our hands dirty. Alternatively, I could have attempted Treason, but I think that's fine too. Alright, well, let's see what this brings out.
I shall do what I must. I forgive you. This
That's pretty good. I think I'm gonna go for it. Trial of the Grasses, by the way, it's one of the new cards. It's an alchemy card, it's a legendary alchemy card. Boosts a Witcher to 25 power, or deals 10 damage to a non-Witcher card and then it kills it. Alright, he got that and got another one of those out, that is fine. I'm not sure if it matters if we get this out, but we'll try regardless.
Of course, as you wish, master.
I'm trying right now is basically trying to get as many points as I can.
We follow Letho's lead.
Right. I'm not sure if Mandrake is any good around here. I guess the best would be this one to hit. So I will go for it. Heal and strengthen. They will no longer take damage over here. Interesting. This is where it's important to choose the Treason. So let's see over here, if we make these two units duel, this will deal 5 damage, this will be at 3, then this will deal 3, this will be at 2, then this will do 2. Oh, it's perfect. This will duel this. Beautiful. Alright, now he might have something like Siri Nova, or that is not enough, so we win. So it was a Wild Hunt Drakkar weather deck, which is pretty decent. I wouldn't call it exactly top tier, but it's a decent deck. You can get some wins with it easily, but obviously no match for my far superior Witcher alchemy deck. And I think this this match, you know, that we won gave you pretty much the whole picture of the entire power of this deck. We will play a second game, obviously, at the very least, but what I mean to say is that it kind of like showcased the real deal. Drew Treason again. We'll see about getting rid of that. We do have slave drivers, which are pretty decent. We have a Vicovaro Novice. The reason why I keep ointments and try to take away the Mahakam Ale is so that Vicovaro Novice has a higher chance of hitting Mahakam Ale, because at the beginning of the game if Vikovara Novice hits, for example, 2 ointments, which is possible because it says look at 2 random bronze alchemy cards. So right now I have 3 Mahakam Ales and 2 ointments. If he hits the double ointment, then it's very bad because I don't have anything to resurrect, so it's just a 2-point do nothing, which is absolute trash. Well, this guy surely took his time.
Fight for the Emperor.
Oh, this is very good. This not so much. Guess we'll take this. We're not gonna be able to move it or anything like that.
Enough of this farce. Vedrai Enlay.
Decent.
Now, how did that incantation go?
Buffing things up. Your vet. Oh, so I see your vert now is 1 point smaller, but it deals 1 extra point of damage. It used to be 7, deal 7, now it's 6, deal 8. And still boosts all the L's in the hand. Interesting change. That, for example, is not very good to see. Because it has carryover, but we can kill it with the Witcher.
Back in line.
Or with this. It is also very good. It's a very good get over heal. Deal 7 damage to an enemy on a row with less than 4 units. And since it's at the beginning of the game, pretty much none of them had. He responds with the same, but they're still in the good shape here. I think we should go for the leader.
I shall not repeat Emir's mistakes.
This is not the best things I've ever seen, but I guess we can play a Mahakam, it's fine. You might consider leadering too.
Stinking mess in order.
Ooh, that's a big ass swing, but it's not enough. So I think it's a good as time as any to pass. Although it is, but at the same time we haven't lost any Viper Witchers, and we want them in the graveyard so we can get them out with ointments. So I'm gonna keep going because I don't think he can equalize the state with just 1 card anyways.
Eh?
Okay, he can do that, fine. I retract my words. Let us go for an explosion. Decent damage. Keeping ourselves on top. Hopefully no more weird bouncing out of deck shenanigans. Well, I mean, that's quite clearly the card that flips over. Alright.
Blood and neck ends. Similian Vat.
This obviously doesn't give us any points, but it does allow us to get rid of treason, which we cannot really use. I mean, it's better to use with Leto Kingslayer than to use it manually.
A sword to outshine all others.
Just going for that already, that's amazing. Oh, it shows that. Okay, well, he's on top of the points, so I think this
Let us see.
should be pretty much what we will do. And we are going to pass. Oh, it was Melena. Okay, that was pretty good. That's obviously a pass on his part. He's really thinking about it. Might have something. Why would you?
Riot!
Okay, I don't understand this. I know what he mulliganed because he buffed everything up, but that was not the time to do that. We'll see. He did win the round, so he can just dry pass this turn without much problem. Expired. We'll throw an ointment away. Not the best gets. Or yeah, he can play that too.
I'd fail men Herrieth Nilfgaard.
14, it's even bigger than I'd expect.
Of course, as you wish, master.
Okay, and we're gonna get out this.
Move!
And we're gonna get 2 of these.
What?
And that's enough point to make him pass. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead for the last round. In a pretty close state of affairs. Another Viper is decent. We got Leto, Kingslayer for the big boost out.
I shall do what I must.
Onward, sons of Nilfgaard!
If we use this and we don't have what to use it on, that's annoying.
Now, how did that incantation go?
We don't have any Witchers, but the thing is that if we don't use it then, we have no other way to throw it out of the deck. That's why I thought a little bit about it, and it's unfortunate.
We've had enough. Let's
Oh, he doesn't have any silvers or dwarves in his deck. That's really bad for him. That's terrible. Alright, we'll keep on going with this. I think we have one more.
Now, how did that incantation go?
We're gonna grab this.
Move!
Gonna grab this.
You shall taste of your own
Gonna
medicine.
grab this.
Oi,
I'm gonna
hiya,
give it
come here.
to... I don't think it matters, but anyway, we'll give it to him. And we can also use his. I mean, right now, for example, we don't need to use his we don't need to use treason from the deck, which is the silver tactic card. We can also use his ability to destroy the leader in this particular case. Now, it's not very good, but you know, it's a consideration, I guess. We'll go for the Viper here.
Here's our chance.
Hitting that. Expired Ale. Could play it if we play here. Decent. $26. Let's see.
Tomfoolery! Enough!
Oh, we still have this as well. Alright, well this is better. Probably this. It's, you know, an 8 that dealt 4 damage. It's about as good as you can get. Right. You really have to think about this Leto Kingslayer. Which is more points, you know, executing this guy or dueling. Dueling is 3 and then 1 it's 4. And executing him is 3 plus the boost 5. So in this case, it's more points to destroy the leader.
I'm coming for you.
It's a rare occasion.
Blood and neck ends. Similian Vat.
Oh my god, he drew that again. Well, this doesn't deal as much damage as I hope. You only put them on 2 rows, but it's still 12. So he needs with 1 card to cover
I was hoping you'd say that.
a lot of points, which he doesn't. Yeah, this is the Mulligan Vanguard deck, which is a deck that I have seen growing up on ladder recently. It's pretty good. But as you can see, not as good as the Viper deck. This is one of the first decks that came out as soon as the Viper Witcher got released, and it was and it still is one of the most powerful decks in the meta, even with the nerfs on Slave Driver and Ointment. it's still a really strong deck. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed watching. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you next time we're going to make. Bye bye.